All right, it's day 2 down here in Port Mansfield, Texas, and I gotta admit, I'm really looking for redemption today. Yesterday was an absolutely awesome day, just incredible, great fishing down here, but it was kind of one of those deals like I just could not figure it out. Watching Chris and Joe on either side of me catching some really big speckled trout. I caught some trout. I think I caught one close to 4 pounds, but those guys caught fish up to 7 pounds, and I just did not. I think toward the end of the trip, I started figuring things out to see if it applies today, and if I could put it to use to catch some really big fish. Very different conditions today. It's 58 degrees out here. Yesterday it was 45 when we started. Dead slick, flat calm. Today it's definitely blowing out the southeast. So they kind of like the wind here. It moves the water around. They don't mind it at all. So I'm optimistic about this morning. We only got a half day. We're fishing till about 11 o'clock, then we're gonna get in and head back home. So this should be an awesome day. I'm super excited about it. Come along with us, let's see what happens. There's one. Yeah, I think. What are you throwing, Joe? XL? No, I'm good. XL. That's the one. All right. Thank you.
You know what? They're hitting it, and they're hitting it when I throw it out there. And as soon as it hits the water, and I let it fall, and I twitch it off the bottom, that's when they're.
That's when they're hitting it. Okay.
Yeah. So like, you don't want it to get grass on the bottom, but you want it to.
Yeah, it's kind of a fine line. Yeah.
On top.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like whenever I stop my rod and that lure's falling and it's close to the bottom, is when they're hitting.
Okay. Oh, there's one. First cast. With the new bait. Oh, we threw it. Oh, damn it. 2 in a row, pulled the hooks. Yeah, it really slicked out. Wind died. Yep. Yeah, and it died. Usually it does the opposite. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Chris, last time I fished with him, he's like, man, we want wind. Almost as much wind as possible. I'm like, shit, that's foreign to me. Chris hooked up. Either a red or a decent trout. Good one, Joe? Yeah, good trout. Yeah, that's a fat fish, goodness. You're swimming at me, you're super small. He was swimming at me. Decent fish, I guess. Nope, redfish, that's why. Pretty fish. Oh, there we go. That's a good fish. Let's hope that's a trout. I don't think it's a giant, but I think it's a really good one. Nope. I think it's a sheephead. Sheephead. That's why I thought it was a good one. It's a sheephead. Sheephead on my rip shad. There he goes. Oh. That might be a trout. I threw in his mouth, but it's not a giant. Feels like a good one, but not a giant. It's a Louisiana giant, not a Texas giant. I don't like that the rib shad's outside of his mouth. Indication he didn't inhale it. About a maybe 2-pound fish or so. There he goes. Good one? Joe says he's got a good one. Tank? Joe says tank. Oh yeah, it's a big fish. That's a big fish. Yeah, it's a good one. Real good one. That's a tank, man. It's a beautiful fish.
I'm trying to be very delicate with her.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. This little fucking thing.
Dude, I can't get bit on it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's driving me absolutely batty.
Put it back on. Put it back on and just...
It's driving me nuts,
You're not
man.
gonna get a lot of hits on
No, but you're getting way more hits than I'm getting.
You want that one?
No, it's not the bait, man. It's what I'm doing with it. I'm trying to mimic what you're doing. I can't figure it out. It's frustrating the hell out of me. What percentage of your casts you come back with grass?
None, because I'm working it quick.
Okay, so that's my problem, man.
Ready?
I'm working it too slow. All right, got a bunch of good ones.
It's a big old...
That's a big tank.
That's a big fish.
How long you think she is?
I don't know. You want to put her in my rod?
I mean,
Hold my rod.
do you have a...
Yeah.
Dude, that's a big fish. Good Lord.
28.
28. All right, go ahead. All right, good job, man. Beautiful fish. I'm gonna stand right by you while you make a couple casts. I just want to try and figure out what you're doing.
We're fishing in knee-deep water. And we're fishing these little bitty soft dines. And these little bitty soft dines, they do sink, but if you work them quick, like twitching your rod real hard, you can keep them up above the grass. So it's like da-da-da-da, let it fall, da-da-da-da, just like that.
How much do you let it fall at most? Like, what would you guess? 6 inches?
6 inches.
Really? That's
so
it?
it's like,
okay.
look, you can see it in the water.
All right, so that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay.
Da-da-da, and then let it fall. But you never want it to be on the bottom.
Okay.
So if you're letting it fall
So I'm
for more
pausing
than
too
3
much.
seconds,
You're too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
But put that thing back on.
I am. I'm gonna put it back on. I am.
Well, that thing will work too. This jerkbait.
Yeah.
Does that stay shallow?
Well, I've caught a couple fish on it, more than I've caught on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it stays shallow.
Also, having something that you're confident in.
Yeah, I know. All right, go ahead. I want to watch your cadence real quick.
I'm getting out there as far as I can. Just get my slack out of my line and just like that.
And are you feeling a thump, or are they just loading up? You feeling a thump?
Yeah.
Okay.
And every once in a while, I'll let it just sit there. And that one came when I was like, da, 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 and I just let it sit there, and it went boom.
Okay.
Because when that lure is falling, you can see. Oh, there was something following my bait right there. You can see it wiggles.
Yeah, it sure does.
See how it
Yep.
wiggles down like that?
Yep. Yep.
And when it wiggles down like that,
That's when they hit it.
eat it.
Okay.
See how it goes back and forth?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna make a few more with this. I'm gonna change. Oh, there he is. That might be a good one. It's a trout. He's just a little foul hooked. He's not as good as I thought. Or is he a red? He might be a red. Yeah, he's a red. Damn it. All right, Joe and I returned to the boat, which is right there. I had to change camera batteries, take a leak, retie on some baits, but now we're heading back to where the fish are. Chris and Mike are fishing up ahead there. We'll fish the whole way. We're in maybe, I don't know, knee deep, maybe mid-thigh deep. It gets shallower as you move that way. And Chris is hooked up with a good one. What else is new? But Joe kind of gave me a lesson on this soft iron, how to fish it. Got to keep it pretty close to the surface. I was getting snagged with grass a lot, an indication I was obviously pausing it too long, letting it fall too far. Yeah, either Chris has a really good trout or he's got a red. I hope it's a trout. Oh, I think it's a trout. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a trout. Yep, that's a trout. I decided I'm just gonna live or die with this Miradine. That's what they're catching the fish on, even though I'm not getting the bites they are. This is the bait. I just gotta figure it out. And Joe's got one. Pull the hooks. Joe's got another one. Good one? Yeah, looks like a good one. See, picture worthy? Joe's got a 5.
Good fish.
Oh, there's one. Who knows what it is? Feels like a redfish again. It's a trout, but it's not the right one. What's that? I hope. I hope so. We'll see. It's a good trout. It's just not a giant. Hooked outside the mouth. 2.5. 2.5, I'm gonna say. Go ahead, girl. Come on, man. He's got another gorilla. Trout? Good night, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's a trout? Good Lord. I came along to take pictures. Clearly.
Good morning, Todd.
How's it going, man?
How the hell are you doing, buddy? That's a good fish. Yeah, keep going. Good thing you get those hooks. Ooh.
Dude, that's a gorilla.
You're throwing that small one. This thing sinks down a little too fast. Nice fish.
Yeah, it's a good fish.
That's a 7.
Yeah, that's a 7. That's a big fish, man.
Nice.
Kick that tail out. A little more. There's a good one. That might be a good one. I think it's a trout. It's not a slob, but I think it's a good one. Nah, it's not that big. Never mind. Oh no, it's a drum. It's a drum. I've caught a redfish, speckled trout, sheephead, and drum. Yes. That's why I came to Texas, catch black drum. It's just driving me nuts, man. I just cannot figure out what I'm doing. It's driving me crazy. Oh, there's one. Not the right one, but it's one. Let's see if we can keep him from throwing the hooks. Outside the mouth again. Although he's got the front hook. Shouldn't complain too much. Good trout. But not the 7 I'm hoping to catch. Not the right one. Oh, no telling. I'm not even guessing anymore. It's a good trout. It's not a giant. No, it's another black drum. Second black drum of the day. I got 2 black drum, a sheephead, redfish, and speckled trout. There's one. Maybe it's a flounder.
Dude, what was it? Don't tell me that was it.
It was a trout. Snake bit. No trouble landing the black drum. Oh, there's another one. And it's either a red or a big trout, but I think it's a red. I think it's a red. Pretty sure. Yep, redfish. All right, last 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes to make this happen. Big fish all around here. I just gotta figure out how to catch one. What is this? There's a big one. There's a big one. That's a good one. That's a good trout. We'll see if we land him. That's a good trout. Oh yeah, that's a gorilla. That's a really big one. That's a real big one. That's a gorilla. That's the fish I came to Texas to catch. Coming right at you.
Ooh. Oh shit.
It's all right, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. There we go. Finally. Dude, finally. Finally! That's the fish I wanted to catch. You got a camera on you?
Of course I do.
All right. There we go. What's away?
What's away? Pull up. A little less than 7.
All right. All right.
Dude, I was looking at you and I saw your eye go.
Yeah. Yeah, you saw the hit?
I saw him.
You saw the hit?
That's it. I jumped out the bus. So that's the one.
So awesome, man. So awesome. Dude. Gratification delayed is gratification intensified. No doubt.
Yeah, a little less than 7, dude.
Yeah, beautiful fish, man. I would have been thrilled with a 5. I would have been. I'm not joking, man. All right, this is why you come to Port Mansfield, South Texas. No place like it. Absolutely incredible.
That's a nice fish.
Oh, that was graceless. All right, we'll see how that came out. What's that?
That'll go great on the grill. I said I would have played it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm stealing your boga.
Nice fish, Todd.
Thank you, man.
I think that one would have tasted better than she looked.
Todd, I think you did a good trip.
Trout on my
Oh, I no doubt. I can't wait to come back.
Todd hates this show.
The only thing I hate about this trip is that it's over. All right, sadly, Chris and I are packing up to head home after 2 absolutely phenomenal days fishing down here in Port Mansfield. I could definitely stay here another couple days. Just phenomenal fishing down here. I cannot wait to come back. We're talking about making this an annual deal, doing this again next December. But Chris was just saying he's absolutely right. We could not have handpicked 2 better weather days. I guess yesterday could have been a little bit breezier, but you're picking nits at that point. Just fantastic fishing, some really big fish. And what I finally figured out with that soft dine, or soft dean, however you want to say it, was to work that bait a whole lot faster. I was working it too slow initially. I kept coming up with grass. I think I was too low in the water column, was not getting the bites on the quality fish that those guys were getting. I was getting a lot of like redfish, caught 2 black drum today, 1 sheephead. So I think I just wasn't keeping it high enough in the water column. Once I started working it faster, obviously that's when I caught that big fish. I think you probably can't give them too long to look at it, but who knows? I want to come back and sharpen my skills here. I want to do some more wade fishing, maybe in Florida and Louisiana, just get better at it. Definitely a super fun way to fish. I haven't done a ton of wade fishing in my fishing career, maybe 20 times or so, certainly less than 2 dozen, but I'm vowing to change that. All right, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. You can do that by clicking that button right there. Also, here's 2 videos that YouTube thinks you would like. Check those out. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh or wading a sand flat, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson.